Hello, QB. Hello there. Welcome in. Let us know what you're grateful for. Thank you for the Daily Heart Me. Thank you so much for investing in the space. This is leveraging leads. This is a place of support and enhancement, a safe space for you to get leads, which is collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link that will allow you to get on the email list so you can get a database of leads and tips to be more visible. Yes, would love for you to check those out. This is an action-packed room. We're only here for 30 minutes. It's a place for you to do your gratitude, for you to share, to learn how to create your powerful introduction. And then lastly, we're going to let you come up and share with us, what have you come up with regarding who you are? Yes, come on in. Let's do this work together today, because daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Yes. Hello there. Hello, everyone. I see you, I see you, QB. Thank you so much for letting us know what you're grateful for. And yes, let me go ahead and get Keisha back on stage. Now, Keisha, what are you grateful for, ma'am?
I'm grateful for a good night's rest. I went to bed fairly early last night. No apologies, and I was okay with that. So I'm grateful for getting up in the morning, having the energy. I've got my workout in. I am grateful that the anxiety of taking care of a toddler is starting to subside a little bit. We're getting in our groove. So
getting in our groove. That's right.
Yeah, we're getting in our groove. So I am grateful that she's been patient with me because Lord knows I've been walking on eggshells. But she's an amazing little mama. So that's what I'm grateful for.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Keisha, for sharing your gratitude, because we celebrate gratitude around here. So here you go, Keisha. Amazing. And so I want to go ahead and shout out QB. She said that she's grateful for life. Yes. And everybody else over there. Huh?
You can keep that shouting going, because Big Thomas also said he was grateful for life.
Okay, Big Thomas, I'm so happy that you're here and you're grateful today. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and give you your celebration. Yes, Big Thomas. All right. Well, I am grateful for Fixins. It's a soul food place here in Tulsa. I had me some ooh-wee, okay? And then, so I'm grateful for that. And then I'm grateful for the food coma that came upon me as soon as I wasn't even able to eat the peach cobbler that I had to eat to, okay? Because it just took me out, all right? Took me out. I was fighting for my life trying to get up and put on my pajamas. It was just like I ate and then I fell out. And that's how it happened around here. So it was hilarious. And then I am grateful for clarity. Yes. Yes. So that is what I'm grateful for. I love gratitude. Any other gratitude over there for you? Hello, everyone over here. Let me know what you're grateful for. I want to know about it.
I have none. I haven't been looking. No, we're good.
Okay, awesome. All right, now we're going to go into the ingredients of a powerful introduction. All right, that's what we do every morning is we share these ingredients. The number one and most important ingredient that you can ever ask yourself is who am I? Who am I? The question. Please just sit and think about that. This is the attributes of you, the pure essence of you. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. Yes. So let us know what you're grateful for. We'll love to know what you're grateful for, Lisa. Thank you for tapping the screen. All right, you all, that's the first ingredient of a powerful introduction is who are you or who am I? Asking yourself that question. Who am I? I'm asking you, who are you? Who are you? That is a very important question. It is not things that you do. I know a lot of us spend a lot of times and we identify ourselves with what we do, but that is not who we are. Okay. And so when that particular role is not there anymore, you have an identity crisis if you don't know who you are. Yes, that's why it's important to ask yourself that question because it doesn't matter what role you play. You know yourself, you know who you are. Thank you so much for checking out the pinned product there. That is my book, honey. You need counseling skills. Heal yourself, ignite the leader. Yes. So go check that out. Check that out. So happy that you have decided to look at that. The next ingredient is the next thing, of course, would be what do you do, right? At that point, you'll go ahead and share your title and your credentials, which qualifies you even more. Okay. Then who do you serve? That is your target, the people, your target market, the people that you are wanting to know, that you know for a fact that those are the people that you want to work with. Then why do you serve those people? You should have a very clear idea about what's going on with those individuals so that you can then curate. You can curate specifically the plan of action or the solution, which is what do you serve? Okay, what do you serve? And also, how do you serve it? Yes. Next, what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? What makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? Yes, so that's very important for you to know what is that story of transformation that happened in your life that got you to the point where you want to work with these people with this problem, with these pain points, okay? And then next is who do you want to meet? Yes. Who do you want to meet? That's about being very intentional. As you are moving about and living your life, it's important to be clear about what you're out there doing. I know that when I'm out doing something, I'm pursuing something, and I'm clear and I'm focused, then it just all flows to me. Everything for my thriving flows to me. And it's because I'm intentional about what I'm working on in that moment. Okay. And then lastly, how can they connect with you? Being very intentional about how someone can connect with you. All right. So those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Hello, everyone that's listening in. We appreciate you being here. Go ahead and let us know what you're grateful for. You have gotten those ingredients of a powerful introduction. I just want to let you all know, if you spend time really curating this introduction, starting with who you are and then what you do, it'll make it so much easier. I know that a lot of people are very awkward. They're very awkward in this life. And because they're not clear. There's a lack of clarity about who they are and what they're about. So if you spending time thinking through that and being intentional with your life, then you will be able to show up and show out wherever you are. Okay. And that's what you need to be, showing up. And being here, living this beautiful life and being clear on who you are and what you are doing in this life. Okay. So now we're going to have some examples. All right. For those people who are sitting over there working on answering these questions to create your powerful introduction, now you're going to be able to hear one and two, and then it'll allow you to know if yours is being written out so that it is being concise. You got to be concise about this thing. It shouldn't be longer than a minute that you are able to share this powerful introduction. Okay, Keisha, please share your powerful introduction.
Greetings. I am the Keisha Johnson. I am the loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. As the CEO of the Forever KJ, I bring travel and financial literacy together to give you a full picture of what your designed life looks like. And what does that mean? Like, I want to take a trip twice a year in a special location. All right, well, let's do that. Let's put you some funds away. Let's get you going. But have you protected your most valuable asset, which is yourself? If you have not, or you think you have enough coverage, but life has changed since you have found out, let's look that policy over. Let's make sure your financial house is in order and you can design and live the life in which you deserve. I can help you get there. Visit me at www.theforeverkj.com or any of my social media platforms. Let me know. We do have a seminar going on at 12 o'clock Central Time if you would like to learn more. Once again, go to www.theforeverkj.com.
There is an example of a powerful introduction. She only went 1 minute, you all, 1 minute. And that was, or less than that. And that was amazing. And that's how you share your powerful introduction. It needs to be concise. Have you ever talked to somebody and it was going on and on and on about what they're doing because they don't even know? Okay, let me share mine. I am Erica Kessie. I am the son of the Thriveverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good, multi-potential light, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As the CEO and therapist of Your Goal Concierge, we have a plethora of options for leaders to find their right fit solution. I'm looking for those mom energy leaders out there, those fixers, helpers, maybe experiencing imposter syndrome, maybe experiencing burnout. Yes, I'm interested in interacting with them. The people who may be neglecting themselves while they are serving others. Yes. So I would love for you to go on over to www.yourgoalconcierge, get yourself a Thrive plan and command your thriving. And then you can take a gander at all the other options there. And if you have any questions, you can always spend time with me. I would love to launch you and lift you into your right fit solution. All right, so now y'all hear those powerful introductions? Wonderful, wonderful. We are so excited to share those with you. And that is what happens when you use these questions and you write out your powerful introduction. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for tapping the screen, investing in space. Keisha, you have any gratitude before we go into leveraging leads? Hello, everyone there. If you are listening in and viewing, please let me know what you're grateful for. We celebrate gratitude.
Tippy did put her gratitude in that she is grateful for provision.
Provision. Come on, Tippy. Yes. I like that. I like that. Provision. Yes, we are going to have everything that we're needing. That's all we have to do is know that it's on its way. Just order it up, baby. Order it up. Just like I ordered that fixins, and it did take an hour and 30 minutes to get here, honey, but I got it, and then I ate it, and I was satisfied. So, it may come. Listen. He come when you what is it? He don't come
when you want him, but he always on time.
That's right. May not come when you want it, but it's always on time. Okay, so let's get into this leveraging leads lesson. Okay, you know how I was. First of all, let me tell y'all, I have been talking to my daughter about this. What I've been doing is this whole thing on you fixers out there. Okay, any fixers out there? What is a fixer? Somebody who feels compelled to fix everybody else's problems and they don't, then they barely fixing their own stuff. Yeah. So I was talking to my daughter about some of the posts I've been putting out and how I've been the engagement that I've been getting from these posts. And my daughter was like, "Mama, stop reading these things to me. I feel bad. Like I feel bad. Like what you be saying is just so hard. I said, you know what? You're gonna have to help me be able to say these things without it being straight. But I said, you know what? That's my brand, though. My brand. I got to know who I am. I'm the son of the Thriveverse. You better put your sun hat on. You better put your sunscreen on. You better put on whatever you need to put your shades, because I'm gonna give it to you straight with no chasers. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me tell you. Because the thing is, sometimes some folks need to be woke up, okay? Woke up. And this is how I'm going to wake y'all up today. All right. This is the leveraging leads lesson. Okay. So you are an architect of your own exhaustion. Yeah. Nobody forced you to say yes to all 5 of those favors today. Do you blame others for your busyness, even though you volunteered? Am I talking to somebody out here? Yeah. We do all this to ourselves. We the problem. All right. Anytime something's going on, all right, where you're feeling some type of way, you probably should go sit and ask yourself, how have you curated this circumstance? I was talking to somebody and they said that when you have some great things that occur in your life, you created that. You created those circumstances, okay? With the decisions you made, with the steps you made, with the circumstances that you allow or not allow, okay? And when bad things happen to you, it's the same. You created that circumstance. So with that idea, right, don't you feel powerful? Can't you just decide to take the steps you need to take that's going to get you to the end game of what you're really wanting? Right? We sabotage ourselves most of the time. Who out there sabotaging themselves? I know nobody gonna raise their hand.
I'm gonna say hello. Baby, I am the queen of self, so I don't need enemies. I don't need no
girl.
I am the queen of pointing out every flaw.
Girl.
So you know how they tell you people, a story has 3 sides: your version, their version, and then the truth. And then I watched the movie and said there was 4 sides to, or watched the series, it was like that, and then there's 4 sides. But the reality of it is, if you hear a story from me, the likelihood is you're going to hear the truth, because I'm gonna be talking to you like I'm telling the story. So I'm going to tell you what I said, I'm going to tell you what Erica said, then I'm going to tell you what I said, then I'm going to tell you what Erica said, and then I'm going to tell you what I said, then I'm going to tell you what Erica said. So by the time you got a pretty good picture. Now, did I miss something? It could have been because the way I received whatever Erica said is how I'm going to tell the story.
Right.
So it's my perception of what she said.
Yeah.
But I could literally say the word for word. So the problem is that once you do that, you'll be like, okay, so I said what I said, you said what you said. Now we at a crossroads. How do we get to the point of helping and getting beyond this point?
Right.
Right. So yeah, I'm the queen of self-sabotage, because I'll be like, well, she just don't like me, so I just don't need to work with her. And what would have happened in 18 months had I done that? The Forever KJ wouldn't be born, a book wouldn't be produced, like all the things. Because for the first time, I had somebody that says no. I'm not going to allow you to ruin this for you. Or bring back to my remembrance the things that I said that I wanted. And when you have accountability like that, and not in a harsh way, but in a way that at one point I didn't appreciate. Because when I became a paramedic, I failed my first year by 1 point. And when you become a parent, when you're in paramedic school, the way the school is set up, it's not like regular college and you just get to jump back in next semester and make up that math class or that English lit class. No, you have to start at the very beginning and take that whole year all over again. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. For what? I make enough money. And my ex-husband was like, but you promised. So now he hit me. What hurt me the most was my integrity. Not necessarily becoming a paramedic, but the fact that I said I was going to do it. Yeah. So, I'm a self-sabotager. I have great dreams, but I also realized that my self-sabotager actually is because I don't have anyone to delegate it to. Yeah. So speak. I have too much on my plate. So I'm overwhelmed, which then turns into frustration, which turns into self-sabotage. Yes. Thank you so much for giving your insights on this, Keisha, and your vulnerability to be honest about it. So I said, I started this talking about how I give it to you straight. The thing is, I also very much ask questions. You either are going to be honest, going back to what you said yesterday. You're either going to be honest with yourself or you're not. And based on what you say, it's what it is. I'm going to take your truth right now as it is. Right. It helps me to know where we're going in our relationship, because if you can't be honest with yourself, I can't trust you. So the thing is, I know the answers to the questions I ask. I know. But if they're not honest with themselves, how can I expect for them to be honest with me? Exactly. I mean, come on. How you don't know yourself or willing to acknowledge and do something about what's going on with you in order for you to get to where you say you're going? That means that if I align with your vision, then we're not going anywhere. You're going to have me running on a hamster wheel with you, and it's going to frustrate me because Erica likes to get things done. That's me knowing who I am. So I'm going to let you go be with people who just want to run on a hamster wheel with you. Y'all just want to pussy for the lollygag. And that's fine. I don't have no problem with it. But just stay away from me. That's me knowing who I am. But I'm for all the people who are ready. Are you ready? I ask people that all the time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because if you ain't, it's good. It's fine. As long as I know you're not. So I can go on about my business because I stay ready. I talked to a lady last night and she said, oh, and I have this lady who wants to talk to you, and this lady right here, and she wants to do this, and this lady has this project that she wants to do, and this other thing. And I said, okay, we ready, whatever it is, when we have a meeting. Let's go. What's the next step? Okay, you ain't gotta give me permission. You could just listen. You could just have me say. You can say to me, Erica, I want you to meet this lady. Okay, great. What's her email? For example, Keisha was telling me about some lady. I don't reach out to her, connected with her. Try to move to the next step. What's the next step? Let's go. That's why I love that particular lady, because she's the editor of the book that you and I are doing, Keisha. Okay. And so I told her, this is what I want. This is the money. Here's the deposit. I want the deadline is this time. Bloop. And she was able to deliver on that. Yeah. Okay. Because when I'm ready for something, I'm ready. I've already done all my part. You got to do your part. That's why we're doing a conference called Embody Your Expertise. I want to pick a person
who I can just say, yeah, you got this expertise, go, do it, be great. I don't want to check behind you. I just want us to get to the deadline. But I just want to go back to y'all. A lot of times we are exhausted, we tired, we burnt out. We're running around doing everything and then some, and not focusing on our own priorities. We have to make sure that we put ourselves first. You give yourself the priority before you do all these favors for other people. You need to make sure that it works for you specifically. And if they got some feelings about it, they're just going to have to sit and have the feelings about it. Because the thing is, we're supposed to be the main character in our story. Why are we letting everybody else dictate and delegate what we're doing and how we're doing what we're supposed to be doing in our lives? We have to be intentional about this thing. But you got to be ready. Okay? And I don't think we have a abbreviation, an acronym for start, but I think I'm going to create something for ready. Keisha, let's think about that. Ready. What we going to say for ready? You know what I'm saying? I need folks that's ready. I need you to be hungry about completing your own goals. Okay? So I'm gonna sit and think about that. Maybe I'm gonna have my I need to think that through. So you need to be, if you're gonna be ready, you're gonna have to be rested.
Girl, that's what I wrote. I wrote it.
You're gonna have to be rested. Yeah. You're gonna have to be rested. Okay. That's the first thing. Then from there, yeah, you're energized. Activated. Oh, aligned. Wait a minute. I like aligned. I like aligned. Aligned with yourself. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Daily.
What about declaring? Declaring transformation.
Mm-hmm.
So let me write it down there. Rested. Energized.
Declaring transformation.
Mm-hmm. Woman, aligned. We got to put the A in there. Aligned. Mm-hmm. Yes. Declaring transformation
of you.
Ready. Who out there ready? Look, wait a minute. I don't say T for transformation. No, that ain't working. What else is declaring transformation?
I thought you said declaring transformation of you. I just put declaring. So declaring you. Or ooh.
I don't know, but we passed time. So y'all create yourselves a thriving rest of your day. We're gonna come back with we was workshopping this real quick in front of y'all, this ready, but we're gonna get ready to tell y'all about ready acronym. Okay. Next time, I come tomorrow as well with the Leveraging Leads lesson. So y'all get ready for what ready is going to be. And I'm going to walk that sucker out for y'all tomorrow. Y'all get ready for a powerful Leveraging Leads lesson tomorrow. Please come on back and stay tuned. We're here every single day, just for 30 minutes, 7:30 to 8 o'clock every single day, Central Time. Come on by. Do a little gratitude with us. Declare who you are and get this lesson. All right. Create a thriving rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. When I'm mighty, we serve.